Hi everyone, this is Dr. Anna Hajizadeh. In this video, I want to talk about IELTS Writing Task 2. As you all know, writing is one of the most challenging skills in the IELTS exam. Much has been done to deal with this issue all around the world. For example, several books have been written, many articles have been published, IELTS trainers and IELTS instructors have taught a group of skills and strategies. Many excellent websites have been launched with online resources. However, the problem is still there, as candidates cannot easily increase their writing score. And no matter how many times to take the test, some candidates keep scoring 6.5. Also, as a language teacher educator, being responsible for training and educating English language teachers, I've seen some novice language teachers who have had no clear understanding of IELTS writing. So, we decided to take action and provide a solution to this problem. To improve IELTS writing, we have prepared a miraculous writing package that is not only useful for IELTS candidates, but can also assist some novice language teachers in improving their knowledge of IELTS writing. Studying the content of this package can definitely increase your writing score 1, 1.5, or maybe even 2-3 points. But before introducing the package, let's review one crucial point. You have to know that some researchers around the world have criticized IELTS and more specifically writing. Let's see why writing has been this much criticized.
The first critique is related to the lack of an official IELTS writing curriculum. IELTS hasn't published an open access curriculum document that presents a selected range of topics which may appear in the exam. The second critique is related to the lack of selected materials. This means that the absence of a prescribed syllabus or any other syllabus has caused problems for IELTS instructors, as they should train the candidates to be prepared for any topics in the IELTS writing task 2.
Well, that sounds about right. If you are an IELTS candidate, you may have asked your instructor several times, what are the IELTS writing topics? Obviously, if you are an IELTS instructor, students keep asking you about the writing task 2 topics. You may tell the students that some topics such as technology and education are more common, but hardly can you ensure which topic appear in the exam. To be honest, the only valid answer that can be given to such a question is prepare yourself for any topic, as the range of question is unlimited and the topics are unpredictable. And the third critique, which is very important, talks about lack of clear assessment criteria. IELTS uses vague sentences to discuss writing assessment criteria and its public version of the band descriptor.
You may have read band descriptors several times, but the given explanations were not clear enough. It means no matter how many times you read the band descriptor, hardly can you understand and, more importantly, use the abstract descriptions to increase your writing band score. Some researchers believe that IELTS may have some internal assessment criteria that contain more detailed guidelines on how to mark writing.
We've just reviewed some IELTS critics, but the reality is that we need a standard measurement scale to evaluate people's English language proficiency. Currently, IELTS is one of the very few valid measurement scales available to assess people's language proficiency. So, instead of complaining, let's find a way to decode it. As far as critic 1 and 2 are concerned, much has been done with insignificant results. But fortunately, regarding the third critic, vague description of assessment criteria, we can do a lot to easily increase your writing score. So let's see what the IELTS writing assessment criteria are. First, let's make one abbreviation. The letter W is taken from the word writing, letter A is taken from the word assessment, and letter C is taken from the word criteria. We put them together and call it IELTS WAC. So from now on, when we're gonna say writing assessment criteria, we're gonna say IELTS WAC. The key to IELTS writing is IELTS WAC. I'm sure you all know that by IELTS WAC we mean task response, cohesion and coherence, grammar, and vocabulary. You may wonder how IELTS WAC can increase my writing score. Well, regarding the assessing criteria, candidates are usually familiar with grammar and vocabulary, but not very much familiar with task response and cohesion and coherence. So candidates are usually told that there are some problems regarding task response and coherence in their writing. But the question is, what are task response and coherence? What task response and coherence related problems are there in my writing? How can I fix these problems? A further example to illustrate candidates' partial understanding of this criteria is that the only task response and coherence related understanding they've gained is not to write off topic and use the cohesive device. However, task response is not just limited to the discussion of off topic, and coherence is much wider than just using the correct cohesive device. Before going any further, once more I have to emphasize that there's a lack of transparency in IELTS WAC, and multiple band descriptor in IELTS subjective assessment rubrics are challenging to comprehend unless you are an IELTS examiner. But what we're gonna offer is a more precise and clear version of the WAC collected during a considerable period of research and study and has been mainly verified by former IELTS examiners and a panel of experts in the field. This is the more comprehensive and detailed one currently available. So keep watching the videos about IELTS WAC. We have prepared 17 videos. Video number 1 to 13 are prerequisite for this package, and video number 14 to 17 are just one example of this package. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.
Despite the IELTS criticisms, it is still the most valid measurement scale to assess English language proficiency. To improve your writing, you cannot just write about a few specific topics because the IELTS writing test covers a vast range of different issues. The key to writing success is a special knowledge of IELTS writing assessment criteria called IELTS WAC.